Hi friends, this is I'm Sandeep. I'm talking about the here for the anti-corrosion project, which is used by the Arduino in the Tinkercad. So now these are the basic components which we have been used. L, DC motors, relays and buzzers and the LEDs, and the servo motor, LCDs also. Here this LCD and the Arduino had been taken from here only. We can search, we can get it here. So let me start about the components here. We'll connect how the connections are from the relay to the motor. We'll start this. Basically, there will be 6 pins available in this here. The coil one end we are connecting to the ground, which are available in Arduino board or the breadboard. We can take here the switches. Initially it will be the normally closed, so we have to open it. So I'm connecting to the ground. Again we have to give the coil supply. So initially we have to give the signals to it. So I'm taking one relay for the digital pin to the 9 and another pin to the digital pin to the 9. We have to give the supply to this contact. So initially um, we are giving, so for we can short circuit it both for both the relays for supply is same, and we should give. And another, uh, the motor terminals will be connected to the one relay, which should be in the forward direction, and another connection will be for the another relay, which should be the reverse direction. So one relay will be operating in forward and one relay will be operating in reverse, like this. So same for this also you have to connect second stage also. These pins will be the same for the same connections also. In this the motor should be in the same as the stage one. So we have to take this. So this pin connected to the ground, and this pin also to be connected to the ground. So you can take it randomly, but the connection should be neat. This pin should be taken to the power supply, for which the contact should be get the power supply, right? So I'm shorting this too, so we cannot make more complex. This coil end terminal should be given to the Arduino for the signals. Both the relays should be not operate at a time, so we have to take some delays when we are writing the program. So I'm taking this. Here also same, the terminal should be connected, power negative terminal should be connected to the in this relay, and the positive terminal connected to this in this relay. Now these buzzers and the LEDs are the indications. When the motor is moving forward direction, it will be indicating the buzzer, the light will be glowing, or the buzzer will be uh, giving the output. So we are connecting one buzzer to the outputs and one terminal to the ground. So we can do like this. And LEDs also same, how these all are the indications purpose only. So don't make any comment. Now the purpose of this servo motor is to carry this material when the stage one is completed to the, and this the material should be carried out to the stage two. So we have to take these terminals also. And the signal is given to the Arduino of 5 pin. So these are the connections. You will operate the motor at the forward and the reverse direction. I will explain the code. What is the code? Initially we have declaring the libraries for the liquid for the LCDs and the servo motor. So liquid crystal, this is the library, and the servo is the library. We have the define the pins for these registers, enable pins. So we have given the analog pins. So I have defined the analog pins for A0 to A5. The servo motor has been initially given to the 5 pin, so we are giving the input, and in the setup we should take the outputs here. Here I am taking the pin mode. Pin mode is a command which where these pins have been used: 10, 9, 6, 7, 8, 13, 3, 4. These are the pins have been used. 8 pins have been used here. So we have taken out as output. These all are our output, right? So we have taken this. In the loop we have to operate how the motor should be running for how much time it should be running, and what are the indications we should be available. So we given here at the 10 the motor, the relay will be operating, the motor will be downward direction. The parallelly the we are giving the indication for the 8, which is an bulb. So this will be indicating, and the motor down will be displaying in the LCD also. We are given like this. Again the digital, and this pin should be low, so we have given off. So next operation will be done. Again at the sometime the material will be tipped, the motor will be off, and we have given the delay. It after some time the motor will be moving up, so the motor will be in the reverse direction. So we have given this, there will be some delay. After the material should be out, and the material should be replaced with another material, so we have given them some delay. Again in parallel to the buzzer we have given, after that the material is kept in this servo motor, and the angle is declared. Initially the angle will be 0, the totally 180 degrees it should be rotated. So we have given in the for loop. Again the same, the second stage will be there, like how the first stage is happened, the same the second stage will be happen. The pins will be changed. We have given the digital pins for the 3 and the 4. So we have taken like this. This is the code what we have taken. So this will be easy. Now we will start the simulation, how this will be happening. When we start the simulation, initially the LCD will be glowing, the anti-corrosion will be applied it. After that the motor will be rotating for some time, and we have given the delay, right? So it is taking time. After some time, after the 2 seconds, the motor will be starting. See, the motor will be down for some time. After some time, the it will be off. The material is dip. The material dip will be appeared here, and the indication also there here. So like this the operation will be happening. After that the material dip. After some time the material up. After that the solution material is out of solution. Like this the happening. Here we have declared, right? So motor down, material dip, motor up, and material out of solution. Like this the like this the process happening. See here we are taking the delay, but it is taking in a millisecond, so it will take time. When we are taking any in much less time, it may be so easy. But in outside applications, we can take in minutes, which may be in the 10 to 20 minutes for one stage. For one stage it will be sometime, it will be the different time, and the second stage will be different time. So the time is main crucial here. So we have taken like this. In first stage the motor will be running for some 20 seconds, because we are taking here, this is the online platform, right? So we have taken only some less time. In the second stage we have taken some 10 seconds. It will be operating. This it will be like this, the operation is there. See how the simulation has been working, how the indications are there. Here how we are taken this. This is what the simulation basically in industrial applications it has been used. In industrial applications, this is what we call the 7-time process. There will be a lot of there will be a lot of big process, and the lot of programming, the use type of materials they will be used like this. Here we are using for just small purpose. So like this this is happening.